All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and it's time for another of Dev's decks. We've got a sweet little Mono Black deck here that should embody our the essence of black. We've got demons and zombies and knights and devils and all kinds of good stuff. Even imps have come out to play. So all the things you could think of in black. And should be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys like it. If you do, don't forget to give it that thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have some fun with this. I mean, we've got graveyard marshals to get additional cards in the long run. We've got get additional bodies. We've got Midnight Reapers so that we're getting even more value out of our creatures dying. Pilfering Imp's going to be really good because of exactly those things. I mean, we can play and then sacrifice Pilfering Imp when we have a Midnight Reaper on the battlefield, and then again use that with a Graveyard Marshal to get back some dudes. So that should be great. Vicious Conquistador is going to help us get in really early for additional damage. Same thing with Gutter Bones. A lot of sweet plays here. Once we get the Spawn of Mayhem out on the battlefield, we'll have Spectacle every single turn, so we can always get our Gutter Bones back that way, or we can cast Drill Bits for the real cheap. So should be a pretty sweet deck. 21 lands in this deck, so we just have the 21 swamps. If you were going to add anything to the mana base, the card that I would recommend would be maybe a Memorial to Folly or two. I don't think you actually need to go, Cabal Stronghold. But if you wanted to go that route, you could. I just think that you would need some other good payoff for having that much mana. That being said, there were a lot of comments on Dev's deck tech, which if you guys want to check out, as always, the link is above me there in the little information icon. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué pasa? What's up, being formed? How you doing? We used pretty much the extent of my Spanish right there. So anyway, Spawn of Mayhem is going to be a lot of fun. I can't believe this card is still as expensive as it is. I think it was still around like $9 or $10 the last time I checked. Maybe more than that by now, but I don't know. Either way, should be a pretty aggressive deck. It's definitely low to the ground with the top of the curve being at 4. In the sideboard, we've got some pretty sweet cards. Israeth giving us the ability to bring some stuff back from the grave. We've got Knight of Malice, which is going to be good against the white decks and things. But the first strike's not bad either. It's also another Knight. Not that that's really important, but it's another Knight. Duress for the aggressive game, and then Fungal Infection for. I love hitting Land of War Elves with this. I mean, especially if you're trying to be aggressive and you didn't have one of your other 1-drops. But let's face it, this deck's probably going to have a 1-drop. So anyway, even the sideboard has been kept very low to the ground as far as converted mana cost goes. So this will be pretty sweet. I'm not for sure I would want Golden Demise. I think Cry of the Carnium might be better, but I understand running it when you're actually a little bit worried about getting things back from the graveyard yourself. So, what's up, Magic Hefe? How you doing, buddy? Should this have Priest? I don't know if this should have Priest or not, but I'm definitely going to say that it probably wouldn't hurt. Like, Priest would probably fit in this deck, especially with the Gutter Bones and such. But if you're going to run Priest in this particular deck, I would probably end up changing a couple other cards as well to kind of benefit Priest a little bit more. If you were going to run something like this, I know that there's a lot of people running versions of Priest, Gutter Bones with like reassembling skeletons and stuff, and Dev just chose not to go that route, it looks like. I like the additional card advantage of getting Graveyard Marshal and stuff, but I would probably also go with the like Plague Crafter route or something like that. And in all honesty, with the sideboard, you could probably go Plague Crafter instead of Knight of Malice. But there's just so many good black cards here that you could take your own strategies on that. But I like what Dev's got going on here, so we're gonna we're going to get into some gameplay. As always, like I said before, if you want to check out Dev's Deck Tech, does a much better job than I do. The link is in the description box or in the information icon up above. Your deck has that. Should be coming up later. Yes, we've got Magic Hefe's Mono Black deck that we're going to be playing later this week. And we've got one from Rush. We've got a couple other Patreon decks. We've got one from Justin Clay, which I actually need to get back to him on some details on that. I forgot about that. I'm sorry, Justin. All right, let's jump into a game. If you guys are wanting to see a Mono Black Priest deck, again, one of our patrons has actually put a deck very much like that together, and we'll be playing it. Man, if we could draw a card or something. I mean, we can just get rid of the Imp on turn 2 and take a card from their hand, but I don't like this in a 21 land deck. But then again, I mean, we could get into that point where we just draw everything except for lands, but every land we pull would just be a nightmare. Of course, deck. Of course. This is how we're gonna roll, ain't it? All right. I'm gonna put that on the bottom. Go get them, Gutter Bones. If we're gonna have to be fast, then Gutter Bones is the way to go. Maybe we'll hit a land and we can get the Pilfering Imp down. All right, Gutter Bones. Go get them. Swing, bada bada. So this is how we die. I don't know. I don't necessarily know that this is how we die. I mean, he's got to start doing stuff to us. Like, Moment of Craving's got to happen here, like, real soon. Thought Erasure? That's what he needs to pull Drill Bit? And then just swing for 4, and then next turn rip something out of his hand and keep swinging. I think we just rip anything that stops our destructiveness. Should have spectacled the Drill Bit instead of playing the Gutter Bones. It's possible. I need my other chair for my armrest. So, like, does he use removal towards Pilfering Imp here just to keep us from being able to rip something out of his hand? If so, he takes, what, 5 more here? You'd probably leave a Spell Pierce rather than playing a 1-drop. Fair enough. Oh no, neg this, exile a Gutter Bones? That's mean. Well, I am going to attack her. And I'm going to sacrifice my Imp. Alright, what does he have? And what do we not want to see? Absorb's a nightmare. I'm not that worried about negate. Chemister's Insight. I mean, we're not exiling this, so he will be able to cast Chemister's Insight next turn. We just never cast anything, though. I mean, doesn't that sound like the greatest plan in the world? I think it's Chemister's Insight, and we just keep beating him down with the 3 power we have on the battlefield. I mean, it's a long way, but I mean, he still gets to play it next turn, but he'll get to play it twice. All right, I take the Absorb, play the land, pass the turn. I still think it's take his draw power, but we'll see. This could be good if we get to untap. Eat our Pilfering Imp and... Alright, so yeah, we knew that was coming. We just need him to not find like Cry of the Carnium or anything really. I mean, we could technically kill Teferi right now if he upticked it, as long as he didn't have some way to kill something, but I'm sure he's going to end up with like a Vraska's Contempt or something. He paid it. Wow. Is this Teferi? He drew a Teferi. Okay. So he has to downtick Teferi and then lose Teferi? No, he's going to uptick. Teferi going up. So what does he have? Moment of Craving? Negate? I mean, I have to go for the Teferi, right? Like, I can't let Teferi stick around, can I? No way. I guess I'll send the one towards him and just see if he just didn't hit kill spells. Is this sorcery only? No? So I can do that at any time? Whatever. Let's hope he draws all the counter spells, right? Just absorb, 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 and we're just never going to play anything. Uh-oh. He's tapping. He's tapping mana. Another Teferi. Okay. He's going to draw a card. I'm going to eat the Pilfering Imp. I don't... We know he's got a negate, right? He doesn't have the mana to absorb. So I'm going to assume that he's got the mana to kill something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, just forget Teferi and... force him to try to kill something? Like... Alright. No, here we go. I mean, at least we got to draw a card, right? Makes me wonder why he didn't kill something before, like while the Reaper was on the stack. Wrath, maybe. Wrath wouldn't be that, like... I mean, it would suck, right? But... I don't know if I would feel that bad about it. I mean, we would get some cards, and he'd be at 1. He's going to go ahead and scoop it up. Alright, so... I don't think I need Walk the Plank. I know that I want Duress. And I don't think that I need, so I don't think I need Walk the Plank or the Dead Weights. Pilfering Amp seems fine. Duress looks great. So maybe Duress. Maybe another Midnight Reaper. Maybe Israeth. We got room for one more. Is there anything else we want to cut? I think Kite Sail's going to be decent. Drill Bit will be good. Vicious can, like, starting off early and then being able to rip card, like, particular pieces of removal out of his hand seems really good. I don't know if he has any white removal. Like, I didn't see Settle or anything like that, so... Yes, suck it, Teferi Control. You guys really, really love some Teferi, right? I just want the Midnight Reaper. I don't think my life is going to be a huge deal here. I don't see Knight of Grace being exactly what we want. I think Knight of Grace or Knight of Malice might actually be really good against like mono white decks where you get a 3/3 first striker instead of against like white base control decks. Maybe it's against, you know, the mono white decks. I want to just run it like this. I think this will work. It's very aggressive. We have a ton of discard and stuff, so I mean he's going to be trying to, you know, to outvalue us and draw cards and stuff. So being able to rip his hand apart seems like it's the right way to go. We get to turn 1 Footlight Fiend, turn 2 Drill Bit, and then another Footlight Fiend, and then turn 3 Kite Sail. Or we can turn 1 Gutter Bones, like that. This way, if Gutter Bones doesn't hit, we just Kite Sail anyway. So if he uses his kill spell to kill Gutter Bones, which he... Okay, it's Search for Azcanta. So we will get to Drill Bit here, and Footlight Fiend. And then once we've... Yeah, we'll cast Spectacle. Ooh, what do we got? Basilica Belhaunt. We've got the Wrath. Okay, so he's probably going to get his mana. We can get the Wrath with... Like, I kind of want to get Basilica Belhaunt and then get the Wrath with Kite Sail Freebooter. Then he's left with like a Teferi to bounce Kite Sail and then sweep the board, or... How's our line, ours turn out? We'd go Kite Sail with a Footlight next turn, so then we'll have both Footlights down. Then the turn after that, Graveyard Marshal. He doesn't have the white mana to cast either of these, so maybe I just get rid of the Wrath altogether. Basilica Belhaunt's a 3/4 though. Which one do I not want him to ever be able to get back? Teferi. I can take the Wrath with Kite Sail Freebooter. Then he has to find... Yeah, maybe I should have... Ooh, I didn't play the Footlight Fiend. Missed umpteen damage there. Millions of damage. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. So we'll Kite Sail. Take Zakai's Wrath. Cast with Spectacle. Get rid of Basilica Belhaunt. He does have the white source to play it. You have 2 points on the... This ended up pretty decent. So which land are you playing? Played the Water Grave. We are helping him flip Search for Escanta here. Ooh, did he pull the kill spell? Mortify! Oh, he's gonna sweep the board. No. I should have hung on to the Graveyard Marshal maybe. So he'll be at 9. We'll have 0 cards in hand. All right. Yeah, maybe I should have hung on to the Graveyard Marshal until after he got back to Kaya's Raft. What's up, Tier 1 Jank? How you doing, man? That's not a bad start at getting back in the game here. So if he dumps whatever's on top of the library, he did not. He must have liked it. I mean, this can fight a Basilica. Oh, another Kaya's Wrath. You meanie. First chance you've gotten to watch Standard since day 0? Wow. I mean, this will let us try to get Gutter Bones back at least. If he doesn't have kill it, which he does. Okay, okay. It's okay. We're just gonna lose to losing to Search for Escanta here, Tier 1 Jank. How you doing, man? Or, well, I guess you're fine. I hate the Gutter Bones. Has Spectacle Graveyard stuff. Yeah, well, like if you just didn't have to do damage to him. Now we're gonna start dying to like Mana Flood. I should just go ahead and scoop it up. I don't think that we can ever get enough card advantage to get ahead of Search for Escanta. Yep, I'm gonna concede. Search is pretty good. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're on the play for game 3. I don't think we change anything. So I'm just gonna run it back. Maybe I was just supposed to take Kaya's Wrath, period, and leave him with a Teferi. Teferi would have drew cards, but we would have been able to like smash Teferi. Him being able to kill and get... Yeah, so maybe I was supposed to just take Kaya's Wrath and leave Teferi under the Kitesail Freebooter. Yes, we would love to play first, and we can keep this hand. Okay. Here we go. Go Buttergones. Old Buttergones. Buttery ones. That's it. Man, I kind of want to drill bit here. Mainly because it lets me pull anything. And I want to protect this from like a Thought Erasure. Oh, goodness. A handful of stuff. And he's only got Godless Shrine on the battlefield, so he's got double white and all the black in the world. Can't cast the Absorb yet. Mortify is going to be... bleh. Alright, so... if we take Mortify, which is a kill spell, And that leaves Vraska's Contempt as a kill spell. I'm going to take the Mortify. And then next turn we take Vraska's Contempt. Maybe I should have left him with Vraska's Contempt. Can't negate this. So unless he pulled like Essence Scatter. Alright, so I need to go dismiss all. There we go. Ooh, Cry of Carnium. Now I have to take Cry of Carnium. But then he'll get that back. Because he can cast that next turn, and that would be a nightmare. Yeah. I take Cry. Play Footlight Fiend. Get to crashing. Because Cry would be a nightmare right here. Like, if he got Cry off, then... Okay, so he played the Isolated Chapel.
Rise from your grave.
Alright, he has to hit a land to be able to Vraska's Contempt this and then sweep our board the next turn. He did hit the land, so he can do that. Cry is going to be a nightmare. So he contempts, he goes to 12, he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we cast Spawn, he casts Cry, sweeps our battlefield, and then Spawn does damage on upkeep, so we swing 4? Does that happen? Do we get away with that? There's no way we get away with that. What's Cry's flavor text? I don't know. If he casts it, I'll read it. I mean, Spawn of Mayhem. It's a card. I mean, he's looking at it. He's trying to absorb whether or not he can negate our strategy long enough to get his Teferi onto the battlefield. Alright, that was stretching it. I got you. I got you. That was stretching it. If your ears bleed, it's a party. If your eyes bleed, it's Rakdos party. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I guess he's looking at everything and trying to discover whether or not he's got it. Zaxdillo found us the flavor text. Is this the State of the Union? We're not going there, Bryn. We're not going there. Where's Big Papa Trump? I don't know, man. I don't know. Check his Twitter. Spawn of Mayhem. He's like, you know what? We're not even going there. We're not even going there. It says Raptor 1-2 2-3 has conceded from the game, has left the game. Well, that's too bad. Alright, Mono Black. 90% magic. I don't care what the other 10% is. And so if we make a political joke, I guess keep it open. We joke about politics in general around here. Walls of meat, right? Just put bodies up there. It's a slow hand, but I will keep, I guess. I know it's dangerous to mulligan, but the deck can play off of a one-land hand. All right. I'm just gonna Footlight and then get into a Kite Cell Freebooter, or maybe like double Imp next turn. No, I don't want to double Imp. Maybe I should have played Imp, and then no, because then next turn I would have been just sacking Imp. I guess Footlight's the best card here. Abzan. Let's see what he's got. Let's go ahead, dismiss all. Man, all right. So we've got Revival, Revenge. All right, so he can return something. He's got Mortify and Assassin's Trophy. He's got the land to play Mortify or something. So if we take the Mortify, he's forced to play the Assassin's Trophy on Kite Cell Freebooter. I mean, that's the cheapest one, though, so... But that gives us the land? Then he gets the Mortify back. So, yeah, we'll make him use his cheapest one on Kite Cell Freebooter, and then... That seems okay. Then we'll get the land out of it. Ramp is good. Right, I want him to trophy us. Like that's what I was wanting, was I want him to cast trophy on my Kite Cell Freebooter. Looks like he's gonna go for a different play. Hungering Hydra here. Seems legit. I mean, if he goes Incubation Druid, I can still swing into that. Legion's Landing, okay. That's not, like, super scary. So... Played Incubation Druid. He played the Plains. He's got Assassin's Trophy and the Return a card. Like, do I want to take Assassin's Trophy from him? I think so. I don't think this is what I want to take. I think I'm just going to take the Assassin's Trophy. I'm not worried about ramp here. Play my Filtering out. So if I swing with the Footlight, I think I only swing with the Kite Cell Freebooter. Because if I swing with Footlight, his ability goes onto the stack. Wait a minute, I'm active player. My ability will go on the stack first. His will resolve first. Okay. Yeah, Afterlife decks would be crazy. Because you could give yourself a land. That would be... That'd be pretty broken. Alright, well, he's going to have a ton of mana. I think I swing like this. So if he blocks with Hungering Hydra, he's going to do that. I didn't think so. We'll see what else he's got. This helps keep him off of Legion's Landing. He got another Assassin's Trophy. So if we take that, I was going to sack the Pilfering Elm, but I think I just want to make another 2/2. So, yeah. I'm not that worried about taking Revenge, but I guess if he's going to cast it and double his life total, that's okay. Looks like what he's gonna. That's what he's gonna do. So, all right, you got 34 life. He's got one card left in hand. We get Midnight Reaper. It's not bad. Let's see what his one card is. Incubation Druid. I'm going to take my chances with understanding how active player works. Wow, we've fallen quite low. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the... Ooh, wow. Maybe I should have taken the oh, the other card. This card. Revenge. Alright, I hope I'm right on how active player work. Oh, he did damage to it? What? That's fine. And then Walk the Plank will deal with his other Hungering Hydra. And we'll make a zombie. I think I need to leave a zombie back to block. So we'll make a zombie. It'll enter tap. We'll leave a zombie back to block. We'll walk the plank Hungering Hydra. How did Hungering Hydra get extra +1/+1 counter? Like, how did he do damage to it? Oh, he made it explore. There we go. My bad. I'm just not used to anybody playing Enter the Unknown. Which, it's not a bad card. Alright, so he played the Hydra. Yay, another land. It's just what I've always wanted. We got a little bit of a buffer, and we can make 2 more zombies. So, I mean, if he's just going to keep swinging with Incubation Druid, but eventually he pulls something and then we're in trouble. Oh, he's actually going to tap it for mana? Really? What are you doing with that mana? Is there something I'm not seeing? Ah, he wants to go to combat. I mean, I don't feel like giving up my graveyard marshals, but I know he's just going to activate Incubation Druid. Does he swing? Oh, the chip damage. Now all he needs is a Wrath effect. Right. He drew land. Okay. Alright, Gutter Bones. Draw us some cards, man. Draw us some cards. Yeah. Well, it's another flyer. And we can, like, force it into the graveyard to make another zombie. I mean, he's drawing land, but we're 21 lands and we've got 9, so I've got no tears for him. So yeah, he can't keep a card without playing it. Like, he has to play whatever he gets. And he can't swing. Ooh. Like this. Maybe I should have swung with, like, a couple of the zombies, too. But I just swung with things that I'm willing to lose. Gutter Bones and the Graveyard Marshal. Because I get to draw a card off of that. Alright, a Vicious Conquistador, that's fine. I mean, he's going to lose life just when this thing attacks. Probably should have swung with Midnight Reaper as well. Like, because a Wrath effect at this point, just, it can kill me. Like, if he could sweep the board, it would kill me. Leonin War Leader. Alright. Yeah, that's a thing. So let's look at this. He can block 2. So let's say he blocks the 2 3/2s, right? We lose at least 2 life on the crackback, but he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Math. I had lethal previous turn. My bad. I was trying to just chip in. I should have done the math beforehand. I've got lethal this turn as well. Why not swing out? He's not even going to block. Yes, let's play random stuff for fun, Abzan. Seems good. And he doesn't want to play anymore. Probably because I miss lethal. He feels bad. He's like, oh, I can't believe I lost to this idiot. What's up, Aiden? Welcome back. Welcome back, sir. Aiden has just rejoined as a member here on YouTube Gaming. If you guys want to do that, you can. Sideboard MTG at YouTube Gaming, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, if you pull it up on YouTube Gaming, there's a join button there, and it will get you your. Hey, you're gold now, Aiden. Nice, man. Why are there no cast downs? Because there's walk the planks. We don't need no cast downs. I'm going to keep the hand. I mean, I could start with Footlight Fiend and the Kite's Elf Booter and then just like clean up from there. It's a mono white deck, so maybe yeah, Footlight Fiend may be awesome. Like, if I can Kite's Elf Freebooter and take away. Oh, wow. Boom, take them out. Right. Oh, he didn't swing. He didn't swing. You know, I actually think I want to do the Kitesail Freebooter thing. Like, if he has a History of Benalia and we can take it. Uh-oh. Legion War Boss, Legion War Boss, Legion War Boss. Ouch. Ouch. That's... Oof. I don't know if I like that. I mean, he doesn't have red mana to play it, but... Yeesh. Maybe he just never gets red mana, right? Never gets red mana? This is not... He didn't get a Dragon Skull Summon off the top. No way. Okay. So we got a little bit of time. We have, like, no instant speed removal. I think I'm going to need this versus War Bosses, though, right? So if I get rid of the one that can... Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of the one that can be made indestructible. Let's see if I can clean this up. If he doesn't hit red mana, we're okay. He can draw all the red spells he wants, just no red mana. I actually thought it was going to be some type of Knights deck. I wasn't expect lobby. Nobody wants to play with us. One-time Rumble reading would be nice. How's the deck running? It is good. I was actually talking about you earlier, Justin. I was saying that I needed to get back with you on your Abzan deck. Justin here has a pretty sweet Abzan Knights deck that we're going to be running when we run Rush's Jun and Magic Hefe's Mono Black. Magic Hefe's got a Mono Black deck that's got Priest and some reoccursion effects like Gutter Bones and stuff that we're all used to, but a couple extra reoccursion themes. So no one wants to play MTGO. Well, that might be true. Hey, look, Gutter Bones. See your Gutter Bones. Raise you another. Alright, so we're in the drill bit fight here. Nope, just Vicious Conquistador, no drill bit. Code gate. So I think I get to get away with swinging with Gutter Bones. I mean, if he trades Vicious Conquistador for sweet, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Run a Spectacle. Pull something nice out of his hand. Ho, ho, ho. So he's just got land and a Phoenix. I'll take that Phoenix. And I'll play Footlight Fiend, which can block Vicious Conquistador and kill it. And we'll take 3 next turn, but next game, right? Oh, yeah. Can't compete for a Pro Tour spot. Did I like the tempo deck? Justin, I must not have seen the tempo deck. I'll go back and check it, but I must not have seen the tempo deck. I seen the Abzan Knights deck, but I don't remember a tempo deck. Gotta go. Peace out, dudes. Somebody's got to go back to work. Something broke. They called maintenance. Sheriff Miles is a maintenance man, so he gets to be one of those cool dudes that sit around and look like he's doing nothing, but that's because he's already done everything. No, that can't be the case, right? It's Jareth. We all know Jareth. This is right before the Abzan. Okay. Oh, the Azorius deck. I was thinking of a mono blue tempo. Yes, I seen the Azorius deck. Looks pretty sweet. I played a couple versions of that deck, but I just didn't have much luck with it. I'll have to look over it a little bit more because I actually spent more time looking over the Abzan list. Do we just Graveyard Marshal anyway? Unless he plays Terramander. I'm just going to shoot that Terramander. I mean, this could be like Drake's or something. Maybe I don't want to shoot the Terramander. Maybe I want to race it. I think I want to race it. But if he puts a Curious Obsession on it, I'm hoping that he's actually the blue-red deck, but it looks like he's the mono blue version. Terramander's so good. We're still swinging for a bit here, though. Oh, you bastard. Okay. 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 So it's definitely the mono blue version. Does he lose his Merfolk Trickster? What? What? Okay. Alright. We'll try one more time. What is going on tonight? Just there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We won the dice roll. You like to play first? Yeah. Well, at least we got Gutter Bones into Kitesail Freebooter. This deck seems to have decent lines. Even though I'm butchering some of them, but it seems to still have decent lines. It's killed 3 people in 5 minutes, right? Mono Black aggro. Getting work done. Drill Bit would have been nice. I really like that card. Alright. So, let's see what we got. Alright, so he has enough mana to do all the things. We don't want him to Thought Erasure us because he'll take something good away from us. I mean, if we do take away Thought Erasure, that means he can't Thief of Sanity on 3. He'll have to be, like, he'll have to go for Mortify. And we might be able to have our hand dumped by the time we get around to Thought Erasure. Maybe. I think it's take Thought Erasure. That gives him no play next turn. And then our play next turn is Graveyard Marshal? Oh, he got a Discovery. Alright, well, good for you, opponent. Good for you. We did to the last Esper player. I don't think we have that type of discard, but maybe. Maybe we do. Like, if he goes Thief of Sanity here, we're in a pretty good spot. If he goes Mortify, then we play the Midnight Reaper. Okay, so he's going to use the Mortify. I guess we make him do it now. Otherwise, we get to draw a card. Right? He has to do it now. Wow, he killed the Graveyard Marshal, not the Kitesail Freebooter. Okay. I mean, I guess he's just going to play the Glacial Fortress and then Vraska's Contempt it? It's just not exactly how I expected that to turn out. Play Thief. Alright, Contempt on Reaper. We still got a ton of cards left in hand. So he plays Thief to block. We get to walk the plank. Nope. Hostage taker. Alright, so we get to kill the hostage taker and pick something else. Sure. He's got a treasure map, thought eraser, and thief of sanity. So we can take thought eraser or treasure map. Treasure map is just going to be way too slow. Yeah, we just take thought eraser again, and then he plays treasure map. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, he's kind of control, so I'm going to bring in some number of duress. Walk the plank's fine, right? Dead Weight's probably still good. Midnight Reaper's probably great, just drawing more cards. What do I want to take out? Maybe I'd take out Walk the Plank to bring in the duress. Like, I feel like I have to be able to kill the flyer, otherwise I'm just in some major trouble. So if I take out Walk the Plank, I still need to take out 2 more cards. Imp's fine. Imp takes anything. Maybe this is just not the matchup where I want Footlight Fiend. Let's try that. Let's try no Footlight Fiend. Let's try no Footlight Fiend at all and bring in an Israeth for a little bit of recursion. Drop the dead weight and keep the... Yeah, okay. I can see where that would be. If we can get into Gutter Bones here without it getting killed, then we get to rip his hand apart again next turn. Hopefully he won't do that to us, but he may just blast off that Thought Eraser right here. I mean, I ain't scared. I'll do it. I'll spectacle you. Alright. So let's see. What do we get? Okay, he's got Shieldmare, which... That's a 2-3 that could be a nightmare. But, I mean, we could also make that a lot smaller, right? We get rid of the Hostage Taker. That seems really good. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Hostage Taker. Even though he could play Shieldmare. Because I want to get rid of Hostage Taker. And then what else do we want to get rid of? Because he can play Shieldmare next turn, right? So if we take Lyra, though, right? Because he's only drawing 1 mana away from getting to a Lyra. And I'm not for sure I can kill Lyra. I took most of the Lyra killing things out of the deck. So even though I don't like him having Shieldmare, I feel that I can deal with Shieldmare better than I can Lyra. So I'm going to let him play his Shieldmare. I'm getting rid of Hostage Taker and Lyra. How's the deck been going tonight? Pretty good. It's not bad. Yeah, you gain some more life. Sweet. I mean, yeah, make him gain life. That's all I can do, right? Because then we just try to rip his last card out of his hand. The Deputy of Detention. What does he take? Buffering out? he does take the imp, so I can't take the whatever. We know Immortal Sun. I mean, we can start swinging into Deputy of Detention. Thought Erasure, okay, he gets a Spawn of Mayhem. And he gets to Surveil for another land. Thought Erasure was a good draw for him. But I just don't think I could have beat Lyra. Like, him having Shieldmare seems okay, but I don't think I could beat Lyra. So he actually pitched another Thought Erasure. I mean, if I don't cast it with Spectacle, you guys will murder me, right? Have to save that mana that I can't do anything with. Yeah, he wants to land. I know, he wants to get down this Immortal Sun. If he can get down Immortal Sun, he's in a fairly good spot. Gets to start drawing a bunch. Consume! Well, fine. Come on, land. Yeah, if he gets Immortal Sun, I'm in some trouble. There it is. Here comes the Immortal Sun. Now I can't swing into this with Graveyard Marshal. I need either a dead weight or some other way to kill. It's not the greatest. I'm going to take the card draw here. And then I can spawn a Mayhem. Or active, like, turn spawn a Mayhem into a zombie. Right, but we didn't activate Spectacle, so I couldn't get Gutter Bones back, which is horrible. Need all those black artifact killers. Oh, wait. Right. It's like those Grixis enchantment destroy enchantment cards. Alright. Alright. So he clearly got bigger in the sideboard. That makes me say that I do want Walk the Plank. And probably still want the dead weight. Not the, I don't know, Israeth has Death Touch? And she's Recursion? Do I want the Duresses? I mean, does he have more creatures than I think he does? I think I want all the Disruption. And we're on the play, so I want to stay, you know, fairly fast. Maybe Kite Sail Freebooter ain't the best here. Cut back on a couple Kite Sails. What do you guys think? At least Grixis has blink and counter. Right, it's true. No contempts? What is this deck? I don't know. I don't know. This is some dev stuff, man. I think he went budget on this one, so no contempt. I think contempt's still a fairly expensive card. I just want to like peel back a little bit of. Let's just take a Vicious Conquistador and Spawn out. I want to keep my discard, so Knight of Malice is good. Really? Against... Oh, okay. Deputy. Alright, I gotcha. It's going to be a brutal hand, but I'm going to keep it and pray that our opponent's not super fast, and hopefully we can find some way to get these drill bits to go off. We may get stuck with these in our hand. And if so, we're finally going to like see one of the games where this is just a bad card. But I do like drill bits, so I don't want to say that it's bad. Is it going to mulligan to 6? Come on, mulligan, mulligan, mulligan. Nope, he kept his hand. Let's see what he kept. And someone thought Contempt would never see play again after rotation. I never said that. I never said Contempt would never see play after rotation. Wow, okay, so this is actually a Hero of Precinct 1 deck. Did not realize that. I do think Contempt is a bad card. I don't think I want to pay 4 mana for my kill spell, when we should be paying 2 mana for our kill spell. Just saying. Just saying. Why would I want to pay 4 when you could pay 2? Or even 3? Bedevil is much better. I'm just gonna play my Graveyard Marshal. I expect him to play another hero this turn. I mean, it may be land and Shieldmare, but I'm expecting another hero. Looks like he's gonna take the damage, play the Shieldmare. Swing. I'm not gonna block. Don't worry. I won't block. Come on. Get in there. Alright, well that means that that's pretty important to him, so... I can give him life by killing the Shieldmare. And then... offer the trade. Yeah, gain your life. If you didn't want to offer the trade earlier, maybe you don't want to offer the trade now. He did not. That activated Spectacle. Which means... Hostage Taker? Yeah, I'm gonna Hostage Taker him here. Like, take the Hostage Taker away from him, because he could play that, and then I wouldn't have a way to kill the Hostage Taker, because he could just go land Hostage Taker. So now if he goes Hero of Precinct 1, I don't know, man. Land would be nice off the top for us, right? So he goes land, hero. There's the Watery Grave. So that's a Walk the Plank. That's not bad. He's got 2 cards left in hand. I'm going to hope that one of them's not a land. We know one of them's a land. I'm going to go for the drill bit. Ah, it is a land. He got me. You got me, opponent. Alright. So he draws a non-land. Oh, don't be a thought erasure. Do we lose Spawn or do we lose Midnight Reaper? I bet we lose Midnight Reaper. Nope, lost the Spawn. Darn. And there goes the Godless Shrine, so we know he has Island left. Okay. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Too much cereal. Gotta love fighting with 3 land. Psst, that's what this deck does. It's what we do. Oh no! That's evil. You mean, mean person, you. It's okay. We just start making zombies at this point. We just try to out-advantage him with zombies. Walk the Plank seems good, too. Wish this was instant. Oh my goodness, this card would be getting so much play if it was instant. It should have been instant. For double black, it wouldn't have been broken. It'll kill a Lyra, though, and we know he does have those. I'm just going to make a zombie and pass. Or maybe I should just swing with Midnight Reaper. Kill 2 humans? Does that seem right? Or just start swinging with zombies every turn? Swinging with zombies every turn doesn't seem bad. This doesn't seem bad at all. I can make one more zombie before I need to start killing other things. He's drawing land by the looks of it. Walk the Plank Tribal. Alright. There we go. So Deb's Mono Black deck, undefeated. What is it with this stream and Mono Black decks? What is it with Mono Black aggro? Huh? Deck just loves us. Alright, well, you know, it's hard to say anything bad about a deck that just crushed everything we come up against. I'm not going to say it just like absolutely crushed, but we didn't lose. So, yeah, the last Mono Black deck Dev had 16 lands in it. Right. Yeah. Scoops for days, right? Nobody wants to play against Mono Black. What is this crap? Why is it killing me? Either way, that was Dev's deck. I said my thoughts about the deck at the beginning, and I'm just gonna say that I still think we probably don't need 4 of Spawn of Mayhems, and then everything else kind of came together. Everything else was just pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, it was pretty sweet. Drill Bit overperformed. Like, Drill Bit was sweet in this deck, especially when you've got all of these one drops. I mean, you're getting in. We're getting like Drill Bit and you know, other one drops on turn 2. The deck performs really, really well on 2 mana, 3 mana, and you're just kind of cruising along. So the deck needs islands. Okay, understood. Some people think the deck needs islands. Death Baron could be good in the deck, but there's not a lot of skeletons. I mean, you've got Gutter Bones, and giving Gutter Bones Death Touch wouldn't be horrible. Making your zombies have Death Touch, giving the extra +1 wouldn't be bad. So there definitely might be room to build a couple decks like that. Like I said, though, you know, if you started adding other decks, you might end up in a completely different deck altogether. This is Dev's Mono Black Mayhem deck, and if you wanted to run Priest of the Forgotten Gods, then you might build a little bit different, and you might put like Reassembling Skeleton in. If you ended up with more skeletons in the deck, maybe like less imps or something like that, maybe even not Spawn of Mayhem, you might end up with you know, cards like Death Baron in the deck. If you know, so like there's some other options there you can build around. That's definitely a solid game plan. I like how aggressive this deck was and how much pressure it put on early. So I mean, that was pretty sweet. I don't know. I mean, Demon of Catastrophes could be a thing, but I don't think that you really want to be playing that card. I mean, for one, you can't play that card if you've top decked it, and they, you know, they're just going off. Like, you may not want that Demon of Catastrophes. As far as Vraska's Contempt, yeah, you might want a couple copies of that in the sideboard. Maybe in place of the extra dead weight, because the deck can deal with early stuff fairly well. And then I've definitely like reassessed where Knight of Malice should be. It should definitely be against the aggressive decks, because they're going to have some small creatures, and if you bring in Knight of Malice against those, then you know, especially if they've got, you know, white in their mana base, you're going to have a really good blocker there. Works really good against the History of Benalia decks and stuff. So yeah, all in all, man, the deck was sweet. Played really well. Don't think it costs very much. You guys can check Dev's deck tech for the overall price of the deck, or just click the first link in the description box. It'll take you over to TCG Player, his sponsors, and yeah, it'll let you know how much you can get the deck for. If you want to rent it, play it on MTGO, test it out before you actually, you know, waste the rares or mythic cards needed for the deck to get it on MTG Arena. You could you know, do some testing on MTGO. If you do that, check out manatraders. Help you be a better Magic player with manatraders. Check the link in the description box below. Sideboard MTG Red will save you 15% on your first 3 months. So yeah, about tree fitty, right? This deck's about tree fitty. Anyway, that's all I've got for tonight, guys. Hope everyone had a great time. I had a lot of fun. Hope you had fun. We'll see you next time.